Hey, I'm Al Kavadlo, and this is Ask Al. In my last video, I mentioned that I typically eat just one meal a day, and a few people commented that they wanted to know more. So here goes. The reason I like this way of eating, which is sometimes called OMAD or intermittent fasting or the warrior diet or a bunch of other names, is that it works, and on multiple levels. First off, if you're only eating one meal a day, well, there's a good chance your total caloric intake is going to be less than if you started eating right away as soon as you woke up. Second, I like to pig out sometimes, but it's also important to me that I stay lean, and this style of eating allows me to do both. I also believe there are digestive benefits to sometimes taking a break from shoving food in your pie hole. At this point, you might be thinking, well, that all sounds good, Al, but how do you manage to actually refrain from eating all day? Fair question. Here's how I do it. First, I make sure to have a glass of water pretty soon after waking up. And then pretty soon after that, I typically have some coffee. Now, for a long time, I was strict about only drinking black coffee because technically, putting milk in your coffee means you're breaking your fast, which is against the rules. But later I decided that I really like putting milk in my coffee. So who cares if I'm breaking the rules? As long as my overall calorie intake remains relatively low, I should be fine. So I tried it, and I found out that it didn't really seem to change much. Other than that, it started to make my morning coffee a bit more enjoyable. Now, to be clear, there are days where I have a little snack or two in the afternoon, usually a banana or some berries, and occasionally I'll even have a full lunch if I'm really hungry. But most of the time, all I have is that 1 cup of coffee with a little bit of milk and then nothing but water until dinner. This probably all still sounds a little crazy if you're used to eating all day, but if you've made it this far, you must be a little curious. So here's what I recommend. You don't have to jump right in and go full OMAD right away. Just try to eat as little as you can until dinner time, whatever that is for you. Every time you're tempted to eat something, or you're about to eat something simply out of habit, just ask yourself, hey, or hey, if you're me, can I wait a little while? And if you're able to hold out for a little while, well, there's a good chance that your craving is going to go away. Also, drink lots of water, because sometimes we think we're hungry, but we're really just dehydrated. Now, the funny thing about eating this way is that most people either can't believe how little I eat, or they can't believe how much I eat, depending on what part of the day they spend with me. Well, that's all the time I've got for now. If you want to know more about this topic, I've made a couple of other Ask Al videos about it. And if you have a question for Ask Al, just drop it in the comments below. I'm Al Kavadlo, and we're working out.